Barnabás se ha encontrado con David a la salida del mausoleo. Él sospecha que su primo ha descubierto su condición vampírica y comienza a interrogarlo. Las respuestas nerviosas y algo confusas alertan a Barnabás, quien trata de llevárselo a la casa vieja.
I want to go to my own house. Barnabas, let's go.
David, is that you?
It's Burke. Over here, Burke.
Sin embargo, Burke Devlin llega oportunamente al rescate.
Oh,
Thank
Burke.
God you're all right.
Barnabás le explica que recorría la zona para ayudar en la búsqueda del niño y casualmente se encontró con él cuando venía saliendo del mausoleo. Las sospechas de Burke se renuevan, ya que le resulta extraño que haya sido él quien lo encontrara, cuando los grupos de búsqueda no lograron hacerlo.
Well, it's not so strange, really. You've been covering the same area. If I hadn't found him, I'm sure you would have.
Yes. Yes, I guess you're right. David, how do you feel?
David afirma estar bien, solo algo helado y hambriento.
Is anybody at Collinwood now?
Yes. Vicky and your father are there.
Willie se da cuenta que Barnabás le mintió al decirle que no había nadie en la mansión. Pero él le explica que pasó por Collingwood cuando regresaba de Bangor, y como nadie le abrió la puerta, asumió que todos habían salido para unirse a la búsqueda.
I told David that there was no one there and suggested that he come to my house and wait.
I see. Well, that won't be necessary. We're taking David back to Collinwood right away.
No news.
Not a trace of him. But if they haven't found him by nightfall tomorrow, the sheriff thinks there may not be much hope.
Oh, no.
I can't understand it. Now, a child just doesn't vanish like that.
Vicky! David! David, I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, Father!
David.
Tras el emotivo encuentro, Roger y Victoria se enteran que fue Barnabás quien lo encontró, y ambos le agradecen por ello. Antes de subir a su habitación, David lanza una mirada que preocupa aún más al vampiro.
What's the matter, David?
Nothing, Father. Nothing.
Más tarde, en la habitación de David, padre e hijo conversan sobre lo ocurrido. A Roger se le hace difícil creer que el niño haya estado todo el tiempo en el bosque, cuando 17 personas, incluido él mismo, lo estuvieron buscando por allí y ninguno lo vio, solo Barnabás. Ante la mención de su primo, David desvía el tema, cuestionando la versión de que su primo se haya topado con él por casualidad. Él cree que en realidad Barnabás iba camino al mausoleo cuando se encontraron, como si ya supiera que él estaba allí.
Well, it's quite immaterial where he was going. The main thing is that he found you.
Roger quiere conocer más detalles sobre lo ocurrido a su hijo, pero el niño no deja de pensar en su primo.
Barnabas is mysterious, isn't he, Father?
Now, let's get back to what happened to you.
You know, we don't know anything about him. He just showed up one night.
Roger deja de tratar de interrogar a David y le da las buenas noches para que pueda descansar un poco. Barnabás regresa a la casa vieja, claramente preocupado por David.
Willie.
Hello, Barnabas.
Barnabás le cuestiona que no haya estado en casa cuando él se levantó, si tenía instrucciones de informarle sobre la búsqueda del niño.
Didn't have anything to report.
Why didn't you come and tell me that?
Well, I was still out in the woods looking around.
You're lying, Willie.
No, I swear, I was still doing what you told me to do.
When I give you an order, you usually carry it out, unless there's a reason you're afraid to. You would have been here at sundown, but you were afraid to tell me something you learned today. What was it, Willie? What was it?
I told you nothing.
Barnabás desiste de disciplinarlo porque tiene asuntos más urgentes que atender. Willie se entera que encontró a David y que el niño venía saliendo del mausoleo. Barnabás le cuenta que lo atrapó en varias mentiras.
You think he knows about the secret chamber?
Of course he knows about it, you fool.
Barnabás ya no tiene ninguna seguridad de que su secreto esté a salvo. La forma en que David lo miraba, su nerviosismo al responder las preguntas y las contradicciones en su historia.
What did you do to him?
El vampiro reconoce que no tuvo tiempo de hacer mucho, ya que Bob Devlin llegó de improviso y tuvieron que llevarse al niño de regreso a Collingwood.
I'm not sure how much he knows, but the one thing I am certain of is that he's lying to me about something.
Willie manifiesta nuevamente su preocupación por el pequeño y le pide a su amo que no le haga nada.
I mean, he's just a little boy. Well, even if he got into the secret chamber, he probably didn't understand what he saw.
If he got in, Sarah had to help him, and she probably explained everything to him.
Maybe she didn't tell him anything.
Maybe. What assurance have I with maybe? No, Willie. At the very least, David's curiosity has been aroused. And curiosity in a child can be a very dangerous thing. The sooner it's put to rest, the better off the both of us will be.
Mientras tanto, en Collingwood, David es incapaz de dormir. Se siente inquieto, temeroso.
David, I would have thought you'd been fast asleep by now.
Victoria se da cuenta de lo pálido que se ve, y David admite que está asustado.
I don't feel safe, Vicky. I feel like somebody's watching me. Somebody evil.
Good night, David. Pleasant dreams.
As usual, Doctor, your timing is regrettable.
Where are you going?
I have some urgent business to do.
May I ask what business?
I've been thinking about Cousin David ever since I found him in the mausoleum last night. I'm afraid he knows more than what is good for him.
Temiendo que Barnabás dañe al niño, Julio le advierte del error que cometerá y le insta a no hacer nada precipitado. Él le dice que no tiene intención de hacerle daño, todavía.
What do you mean, yet?
Barnabás le dice que en todo caso, primero planea confirmar sus sospechas.
If he doesn't know anything, he will be spared. If he does, I'm afraid little David will have to die.
Barnabás no quiere ninguna interferencia por parte de Julia y se niega a contarle lo que hará para confirmar sus sospechas.
Barnabas,
Ella igual intenta convencerlo de que el niño no sabe nada y le pide que se quede en casa. Sin embargo, él está decidido a descubrir la verdad.
Get out of my way, Doctor. Thank you.
Mientras tanto, en la cabaña de los Evans, Sam recibe al Dr. Woodard, a quien ha llamado para plantearle algo.
You know, David was found last night.
Yeah. Burke Devlin called me, told me about it this afternoon.
Well, Barnabas found him coming out of the Collins mausoleum. Now, Dave, I've been thinking about it all day. And there are a lot of little pieces about that I can't piece together.
Sam está convencido de que el estrangulador de Collinsport tiene algo que ver con el mausoleo, empezando porque la primera vez que Maggie desapareció, la encontraron allí. Para el médico puede ser solo una coincidencia, pero para Sam es más que eso. Tiene que haber alguna razón por la que dos personas desaparecidas recientemente terminan apareciendo en el mismo lugar. Y además, el niño había dicho que existía un lugar secreto donde su amiguita Sara solía estar. Y él cree que ese lugar secreto es el mausoleo de los Collins. Aunque Woodard inicialmente descarta esa idea, Sam lo convence de que lo acompañe de una vez por todas a examinar ese lugar con mayor detenimiento.
I'll, take this with me.
What are you talking about?
Well, I just think I might take this along, in case I run into any atmosphere that's unfriendly. Who is it? Who's there? Dr. Hoffman.
good evening again, Barnabas.
Your curiosity is insufferable.
I had to know what you were up to.
I sensed someone was following me. I might have known it would be you.
I thought I knew all your secrets, but apparently there's one here in the mausoleum that you never told me about.
Él le advierte por su propio bien que regrese a Collingwood de inmediato,
Ah.
pero ella se niega.
Just get out.
Le recuerda que sus experimentos para curarlo han ido demasiado bien y no cree que a estas alturas él le haga daño.
When I came into your room that night to kill you, I should have gone through with it.
But you didn't. And you won't now. You've shared all your other secrets with me, Barnabas. You have no choice but to share this one, too.
Cuando Sam y el Dr. Woodard se acercan al mausoleo, se encuentran con el cuidador, quien les advierte sobre los fantasmas que habitan la tumba de los Collins.
There are ghosts there.
How do you know?
I've heard them.
You haven't seen them.
No, they never appeared.
How do you know that what you heard were ghosts?
Because I know there is a curse on the Collins family tomb. It's written in the family journal kept by old Joshua Collins. And the day before he died, he wrote that the tomb would be forever cursed.
Dentro del mausoleo, Barnabás ha cedido a las demandas de Julia y les revela la habitación secreta. Julia se sorprende de que la habitación haya permanecido en secreto durante más de 100 años. Barnabás comienza a buscar en la habitación algún indicio que le indique si su primo estuvo allí. Julia duda que encuentre algo, pero Barnabás la contradice rápidamente. Él encuentra en el piso una navaja rota. Y deduce correctamente que David debe haberla usado para tratar de abrir la puerta desde adentro.
Well, you have no way of knowing that it was David.
I know all I need to know, Doctor. I know little David was in this room and he knows all about me. And I must see to it that he never tells anyone.
No, this is the Collins Mausoleum.
Someone's outside.
Been in this place before, Sam?
No.
Sam Evans and Dave Woodard.
Quiet.
What are they doing here?
Hasn't it occurred to you that I might be right? That David has told them everything he knows?
Afuera, los dos hombres revisan sin tener muy en claro lo que están buscando. Barnabás y Julia escuchan a Sam exclamar que debe haber una razón por la que su hija y David estuvieron allí.
Granddad, where do we begin to look?
I don't know.
Woodard le pide la linterna a Sam y comienza a examinar las placas que adornan las 3 tumbas. Cuando se detiene ante la última, llama a su amigo y le pregunta: ¿qué es lo primero que se le viene a la mente cuando ve el nombre?
Sarah Collins.
Y este le dice que es el mismo nombre de la niña que buscan.
Maybe that caretaker isn't as balmy as he seemed.
What are you talking about?
Little Sarah that we've been searching for has a handmade doll, 150 years old. Everyone who's seen her, including yourself, has described her manner as very quaint, remember? Her clothes and dress, very old-fashioned. When David went out to find her, and then got lost the other day, he was found here. Now, either all of this is an amazing series of coincidences, or
what?
little Sarah really is a ghost.
A ghost? Little Sarah?
That's what I said.
Oh, come on, Dave, you must be joking. That's impossible.
Sam descarta esa idea, ya que él mismo la levantó y la puso en un taburete cuando iba a dibujarla, y era tan sólida como ellos dos. Woodard tampoco creía en fantasmas hasta que la propia Julia Hoffman le dijo en una oportunidad que estaba convencida de que cualquiera que haya sido la experiencia que tuvo Maggie estaba vinculada con algo sobrenatural.
You told them, Doctor.
Threatened to take Maggie out of my care. I had to tell him something.
I ought to get rid of you right now and here.
Oh!
What was that? What? I heard a sound, like a faint scream. It came from beside this wall. It could have been some animal outside. No, it wasn't an animal. It was a human sound. I'm sure it was.
Pero Woodard lo convence de que nada pudo provenir de esa pared, porque es roca sólida. Aunque ninguno de los dos hombres ha encontrado una pista tangible que conecte el mausoleo con Maggie y David, ambos tienen la sensación de que un grave peligro acecha a Maggie.
Yeah, I know. I get the same feeling. I can't explain it.
Woodard le aconseja a Sam que ubique a Joe Haskell y le pida que se quede con Maggie cada noche. Él irá a Colin.
I want to have a little talk with David. I'm sure that boy knows something he hasn't told any of us. And I'm going to have a showdown with Julia. I'm going to find out once and for all what it is that she's been keeping from us.
Good. Now, you call me the minute you find out anything.
I will. And don't worry, Sam. I think we're on the right track. I think it's just a matter of time before we know everything we want to know.
Cuando están a solas de nuevo, Barnabás se enfrenta a Julia. Su indiscreción ha causado demasiada curiosidad. Y aunque le pese enormemente, él debe silenciar a su primo para que no hable más de la cuenta. No le queda otra opción.
I suggest you think about something, Doctor. I want you to look inside and think about being confined here for the rest of eternity. Think about an existence of total darkness and loneliness. Does that appeal to you?
Of course not.
It doesn't appeal to me either. And I must see to it that it doesn't happen to me. I was entombed here once. Now I am free, and I intend to remain free.
Julia le hace ver que en base a lo que hablaron Sam y Woodard, el niño no les ha dicho nada. Y si no lo ha hecho, es porque en realidad no sabe nada. Quizás Sarah solo le mostró la habitación secreta.
Sarah and persuade her not to tell David any more of your secrets.
I've tried to find Sarah, but she won't come to me.
Well, try again.
Little David has seen her and talked to her and played with her. Vicky saw her at the head of the stairs. Even Willie saw her and talked to her. Why won't she appear for me? I am her brother. She knows how much I love her. Why does she reject me?
Perhaps she'll appear if she knows that you feel threatened.
Yes, perhaps.
Una vez más, Julia le reitera que Sarah es la clave para silenciar a David. La tormenta se desata sobre Collingwood, mientras el Dr. Woodard espera por David en el salón. Cuando él entra, conversan de Sarah, de lo inusual que es y de los muchos secretos que tiene. Woodard se entera de que David no tiene idea de dónde vive o cuál es su apellido. El médico le comenta sobre el lugar secreto en el que él y Sarah se encuentran para jugar. Y le revela que ella sabe dónde es.
You do?
The mausoleum in Eagle Hill Cemetery, isn't it?
I can't tell you that.
Well, why not?
Because I promised Sarah I wouldn't tell anyone.
That's kind of funny, David, isn't it? I mean, what could there be about a mausoleum that Sarah wouldn't want anyone to know?
Well, I didn't say that it was the mausoleum.
No, that's right. You didn't.
David no entiende por qué todos le siguen preguntando por Sarah, especialmente la señorita Hoffman, que cada vez que lo ve le pregunta por ella y le dice que quiere que se la presente.
Tell me something. Why do you suppose Miss Hoffman wants to meet Sarah?
Why don't you ask?
Good evening, Julia.
Good evening.
Julia interrumpe la conversación bajo la excusa de que el niño debe irse a descansar. Woodard la ignora y sigue interrogándolo, pero ella insiste.
David's been through a severe ordeal and he's very tired.
Well, I don't think one more question would overtax him, Miss Hoffman.
El médico quiere saber a dónde va él a encontrarse con Sarah. David responde que él solo va a buscarla, la llama y ella llega.
What do you mean she shows up? How? From where?
Well, I don't know from where or how. She just gets there.
Would you say that, she appears?
Well, you might say that, yes.
Antes de subir a su habitación, Woodard quiere decirle una última cosa. Él está seguro de que el mausoleo es el lugar que le mostró la niña, y es mejor que sepa que él y Sarah no son los únicos que conocen ese lugar secreto. Alguien más lo conoce, alguien muy peligroso. Julia se lleva al niño.
I'll wait until you come down, Miss Hoffman. I want to have a talk with you, too.
A su regreso, el médico le hace notar lo rápido que se llevó al niño y le pregunta qué es lo que está ocultando, por qué ese interés en Sarah. Ella le dice que es simple curiosidad. Cansado de las evasivas de su colega, Woodard le exige un reporte completo del caso y lo quiere ya.
I told you before I couldn't possibly give
I
you a
don't
complete
care what
record-
you told me before. Now, I want to know what you've uncovered around here. And I also want to know how close you are to finding out who it was that kidnapped Maggie Evans.
I can't tell you that yet.
Well, I want you to tell me, and I want you to tell me now.
Julia se sorprende ante el aullido de los perros y camina hacia la ventana enfocada solo en ellos. Las palabras del médico parecen haber caído en oídos sordos. Julia está preocupada. Sabe que esos aullidos no significan nada bueno. Ante la molestia de Woodard, simula tener un terrible dolor de cabeza y le pide continuar la charla al día siguiente. Pero él no va a darle más largas a ese asunto y le informa de una vez que Maggie Evans ya no es su paciente.
Good night, Julia.
Pero Barnabás está decidido. No tiene ninguna garantía de encontrar a Sarah o de que ella no le revele a David la verdad sobre él. Él grita que David debe ser eliminado y que ni ella ni nadie puede detenerlo.
Sarah's here in this house now. Where are you, Sarah? Please come to me. Please let me see you.
Nothing on this earth can stop you, except one little girl.
Maggie,
What's the matter, Pop?
where were you?
I just went out for a breath of fresh air.
You know you're not supposed to go out of the house alone.
Sam Evans está horrorizado de que su hija haya salido sola y sin avisar. Él le recuerda el peligro al que se expone, pero Maggie cree que la amenaza ya no existe. Sam le demuestra que está lejos de terminar y le muestra el periódico del día.
What is it?
Read the paper.
Al darse cuenta de la gravedad de la situación, una asustada Maggie abraza a su padre.
Scared.
Yeah, I know. So am I. That's why we're going to put a 24-hour watch on you.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, no. I'll get it. Oh, Dave.
En ese momento, el doctor Woodard los visita y revela que él atendió a la chica.
She's gonna be all right.
What happened to her?
Well, nothing that bad, Maggie. She's got some scratches on her neck and she lost some blood and...
Blood.
Sam, I'd like to talk to you for a minute. Do you mind, Maggie?
Sam le pide a su hija que por favor prepare un poco de café para ellos.
All right.
Una vez a solas, Woodard habla sobre el estrangulador de Collinsport. Está claro que el maníaco está lejos de ser un hombre común y que el peligro que rodea a Maggie es cada vez mayor y no quiere esperar a que la ataque de nuevo. Él tiene un plan, pero es arriesgado. Woodard propone tenderle una trampa al secuestrador.
A trap.
Correr la voz de que Maggie está recuperando la memoria. Si él se entera, se verá obligado a actuar, y ellos lo estarán esperando.
You want to set Maggie up as a target?
She's gonna be safe enough, Sam. We'll have police hidden all over the property. He won't be able to get to her.
Pero Sam se niega.
We've got to do something to stop this man, Sam. I warned you that there was an element of risk involved.
Element of risk? You're asking me to risk my daughter's life.
I know, and it's a terrible thing to ask a man.
Woodard le dice que con policías custodiando los alrededores de la casa, el riesgo sería mínimo. Pero para Sam es demasiado peligroso.
That was just a last desperate move to get this madman out into the open.
Maybe he'll find that Maggie isn't a threat to him anymore and he'll just go away.
Maybe.
You know, you gotta hope that anyway.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Listen.
It's those dogs again.
Los perros comienzan a aullar y les recuerdan a ambos la noche en que Maggie desapareció.
Why did you do it, Barnabas?
What are you talking about?
The girl who was attacked, it's all over town.
Is it?
Everybody's up in arms. The police are all over the place asking questions.
It will quiet down.
But things were quiet. People were starting to forget, and you had to stir them up again. Now why? Why did you do it?
Barnabás se niega a darle explicaciones de sus actos, y Willie se da cuenta de que realmente lo hizo porque estaba asustado. Barnabás le ordena que se calle, pero Willie continúa. Asustado por la idea de perder a Victoria Winters, por la presencia de su hermanita Sarah y por la posibilidad de que David conozca su secreto.
I'm telling you for the last time, be quiet, Willie.
Okay. I just hope you feel as safe as you think you are.
I want you to do something for me.
What?
Barnabás ordena a su sirviente que vaya a la ciudad y averigüe lo que se dice sobre el reciente ataque.
Who is it?
Sheriff Patterson.
Come on in, Sheriff.
Hello, Maggie. I got here as quickly as I could.
What's that?
Maggie, George?
Sam, how are you?
What are you doing here, George?
Well, Maggie sent for me.
Well, why'd you do that, darling?
Doesn't he know?
No.
Well, come on, what's going on?
Well, I told him Dr. Woodard's plan. I want to go ahead with it.
Sam se molesta, pero su hija ya ha tomado la decisión de asumir ese riesgo e intentar así poner fin a las cosas. Es su vida y ella no quiere continuar viviendo con miedo, así que ha llamado al sheriff Patterson para coordinar la estrategia.
George?
No.
Ella sugiere que su padre finja estar borracho en la ballena azul y deje caer la noticia de que su memoria está regresando. El sheriff cree que si sigue el juego podría funcionar. Una vez más, Sam se niega.
I can't, Maggie. I can't let you risk your life.
My life? time I look out the window, I think there's somebody out there that's trying to get at me. And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, and I hear a footstep outside. And I try to scream, and I can't. I think I'm going out of my mind.
No, Maggie, now, don't talk like that.
But it's true. If this goes on much longer, I'm going to go insane.
Maggie.
En ese momento, vuelven a escucharse los aullidos de los perros. Y Maggie entra en pánico. Al ver el estado en que se encuentra su hija, Sam finalmente acepta seguir adelante con la idea del médico.
I'll have a man behind every bush and tree, if you give the word.
Then it's all right. You'll give your permission to go ahead with it?
Yes. Against my better judgment.
Thank you.
En la ballena azul, Willie está tomando una copa en el bar, cuando Sam y el sheriff Patterson entran dispuestos a poner su plan en acción. Bob, el encargado del bar, pregunta si hay alguna noticia sobre el ataque de anoche, o si tienen alguna pista de quién podría ser el atacante. El sheriff contesta que no, pero Sam, supuestamente borracho, comete la indiscreción de decir que en un par de días lo habrán apresado.
Sam, be quiet.
What is he talking about?
Nothing, not a thing. You know, Sam, he gets a couple of drinks under his belt and he just likes to talk.
Sam llama la atención de todos los asistentes al bar, cuando menciona accidentalmente que su hija está comenzando a recuperar la memoria.
Let's go to a table, huh? Well, that ought to do it. At least half a dozen people overheard us. A rumor that Maggie's memory is coming back ought to be all over town first thing in the morning.
Yeah. And after that, she'll be a sitting duck. You better guard her very well, George. Her life is in your hands.
Barnabas, the best thing for you to do is to leave town tonight before she remembers anything.
I will never leave Collinwood.
What are you going to do?
You'll find out soon enough. Perhaps before this night is over.
David Collins duerme inquieto en su habitación. Victoria y Bob Devlin lo escuchan y corren a la habitación. Logran calmarlo, pero cuando le preguntan, David afirma no recordar su sueño. Queriendo estar solo, Burke y Victoria se aseguran de que David esté bien antes de dejarlo.
Bert, please, don't turn out the light. Please.
All right.
Afuera en el pasillo, Victoria admite estar terriblemente preocupada por David. El niño ha estado temeroso durante estos últimos días y se niega a decirle el porqué. En ese momento, David abre su puerta y pide hablar con Burke a solas. confiesa haber mentido sobre no recordar su pesadilla, porque no quería molestar a Victoria. David describe su pesadilla, junto con la sensación incómoda que tiene hacia su primo. Burke le pregunta si Barnabás le ha hecho algo malo alguna vez, y David dice que no, que es solo la forma en que él lo mira. Le da miedo.
Would you promise me something?
What's that?
That if Cousin Barnabas comes here, you won't let him come up here. You won't let him come near my room.
Well, why should he want to come up here?
Just don't let him. Please, Bert. Don't let him come near me.
Más tarde, Burke regresa con Victoria y relata su conversación con David. Sus sospechas hacia Barnabás se han reavivado, lo que no le sienta nada bien a Victoria.
Barnabas is totally incapable of harming anyone, least of all David. And besides, what reason would he have for wanting to harm David?
I'm not accusing him of anything, Vicky. I just wonder if he's everything you think he is.
Ambos acuerdan cambiar de tema antes de que se produzca una discusión. Julia se presenta en la casa vieja donde Barnabás y Willie la esperan ansiosos.
Barnabas, I got your message. Why did you want to see me? What's going on?
Ella se sorprende al saber que la memoria de Maggie Evans ha regresado y se niega a creer que esto sea posible.
Nonsense. I made certain that her memory will never return.
So you said, but you were wrong.
Barnabás le ordena que vaya con Maggie y averigüe si ella realmente ha recuperado su memoria.
I can't go to her.
Why not?
She's no longer my patient. Dr. Woodard took me off the case.
What?
He decided to take over himself a few days ago. You can't kill me, Barnabas.
Can't I?
No, you need me to continue your experiment.
Do I?
Yes. Besides, there's no point in killing me. I'm not a threat to you.
You failed me.
I didn't. Maggie's memory is gone. Gone for good, and it will never return.
I only have your word for that.
You'll have to take my word for it.
She could be right, Barnabas.
A pesar del gran error, Barnabás decide perdonar a Julia. Ella le aconseja que espere unos días y verá que Maggie, de hecho, no ha recordado absolutamente nada. Después de una pausa, Barnabás parece estar de acuerdo.
All right, Doctor. Perhaps you were right. Perhaps my fears were without cause.
Julia, contenta de que él esté siendo sensato, va a preparar otra inyección para él. Sin embargo, Willie se da cuenta de que el vampiro está planeando algo.
Barnabas,
Yes?
you're planning something, aren't you?
Am I?
You're planning to kill Maggie Evans.
Barnabás admite que Maggie se ha convertido en una amenaza demasiado grande y debe ser asesinada. Mientras tanto, al otro lado de Collinsport, Sam Evans se asegura de que su hija esté tranquila. Ella le dice que no tiene miedo, y en verdad espera que el estrangulador de Collinsport caiga en la trampa para que los agentes del sheriff Patterson puedan atraparlo. Sam le recuerda lo bien protegida que está, antes de darle las buenas noches.
I know that, Pop.
And you're sure you don't want me to stay here with you?
No, I'm fine.
Good night, Maggie.
Good night.
You shouldn't go to sleep that way.
What?
I said you shouldn't go to sleep that way. People aren't supposed to go to sleep in chairs.
Sarah!
Maggie se sorprende de ver a la niña y no entiende cómo pudo entrar en la habitación cerrada.
How did you get in?
I found a way.
And nobody saw you?
No, I don't think so.
Ella quiere avisarle a su padre, pero Sarah le advierte que si lo llama, ella se irá. No quiere que nadie más la vea allí. Sarah le pregunta por su muñeca y se molesta cuando se entera que se la prestó al Dr. Woodard. La niña enfatiza lo importante que es que Maggie mantenga la muñeca con ella.
I have to go now.
Well, not now.
I have to.
Well, not yet. Just wait a minute.
Maggie se apresura a llamar a Sam, pero Sarah ya ha desaparecido.
Sarah! Sarah! Sarah!
At last, the darkness has come. Goodbye, Maggie Evans. I might have loved you. I might have spared you. But now, you must die.
Willie le ha informado a la doctora Hoffman la intención de Barnabás de matar a Maggie Evans, por lo que ella ha ido a confrontarlo.
Well, what is it that's so urgent?
I know what you plan to do.
Plan to do?
I know you plan to kill Maggie Evans tonight.
Kill her?
Oh, please don't bother to deny it.
I see you've been talking to my trusted servant, Willie.
Él niega la acusación y descarta los temores de su sirviente como simples reacciones ante una imaginación muy elevada. Barnabás usa su suave encanto para hacer creer a Julia que no tiene intención de dañar a la chica. Pero ella detecta lo contrario.
You know something, Barnabas? I don't believe you.
Don't you?
Before you attempt to kill Maggie, There's one thing you should know, however.
That being?
Julia le advierte que si asesina a Maggie, entonces su secreto saldrá a la luz. Por precaución, ella ha entregado una carta a un amigo de confianza, donde detalla lo de su vampirismo. Dicha carta será entregada a las autoridades en caso de su muerte o la de Maggie.
You did that.
Yes.
Barnabás, atónito, felicita a Julia por tomar la delantera. Y le parece que el curso de acción más sabio entonces es dejar a Maggie en paz. Sam ha buscado a Sarah sin éxito. Incluso los alguaciles no han visto absolutamente nada. La posibilidad de que el estrangulador se infiltre en la casa tan fácilmente como Sarah lo ha hecho causa preocupación en padre e hija. En la terraza de Collingwood, Willie Loomis espera el regreso de Julia.
Willie. What happened? Everything's under control.
What do you mean?
Ella le cuenta sobre su amenaza al vampiro, que en realidad es falsa, porque no existe ninguna carta. Sin embargo, mientras Barnabás no esté seguro, no se arriesgará a ser expuesto y destruido.
Well, how can you be sure?
Oh, I saw his expression as I left him. He was frightened.
Scared, Barnabas?
Definitely.
Oh. Barnabas doesn't scare easy.
Well, he's frightened now. And as long as he is, Maggie Evans is completely safe.
Maggie? Hey, don't wake her up if she's asleep.
I'm not asleep.
Joe Haskell llega a verla y le trae la muñeca que pasó recogiendo por la oficina del Dr. Woodard. Para su tranquilidad, él va a quedarse también durmiendo en la sala. Una vez que sostiene la muñeca, Maggie comienza a sentirse diferente. Una cálida sensación la invade. Se siente plácida y segura. El sueño termina por vencerla y cae profundamente dormida. En la casa vieja, Barnabás reflexiona sobre la posibilidad de que la historia de Julia sea un engaño. Cuanto más lo piensa, más se da cuenta de que la amenaza no es más que una mentira.
But wait a moment. The night I brought her to this house, I threatened to kill her. She had to say anything to save her life. She said she wasn't afraid of me, but she was. If there were a letter, she would have told me about it then.
She was lying, I know.
Too bad, Dr. Hoffman. You weren't clever enough. Maggie Evans must die tonight. and no power on this earth can prevent it.
Willie es escéptico.
Dr. Huffman was wrong. I know it. She didn't fool Barnaby.
Está seguro que Barnabás no va a detenerse.
Well, he's gonna kill Maggie Evans tonight. The same as he killed Jason. Or at least Jason deserved it. She doesn't. And who'll be next? David, probably. Then Devlin. Then anybody who gets too close to him. And all I can do is stand by and watch as long as I live. I'll live with death. People dying. And worse. I can't let it go on. I gotta do something. I gotta warn Maggie Evans. Tell her to get out of town as fast as she can. That's right. I could do that. I gotta do that. What's the use of kidding myself? I won't. I can't. If I did, Barnabas would know. He'd kill me or worse. So I have to stand by and let her die. All of them. One by one. All of them will die. And there's nothing I can do. Nothing at all. Nothing.
Joe y Sam discuten enviar a Maggie a quedarse con familiares en Canadá, al menos hasta que el estrangulador de Collinsport sea atrapado. Sam lo ha estado posponiendo, pero sabe que es lo correcto.
Not much of it left. 1 o'clock.
It's gonna be a long night, though, just the same.
Come on, let's go in the house and I'll make us a pot of coffee.
Good idea. Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Look, over there. There's a man moving in the shadows. Quiet. Don't make a sound. Let's see if he goes near the house.
He was here.
Did you see him?
No, but it was the one who skinned him.
It's all right, It's all right.
No.
Now, don't get frightened now. Sure,
You're safe now, Miss Evans.
Did you get him?
Oh, we sure did.
Is he dead?
Well, if he isn't, it's a miracle. He's got about 5 bullets in his back.
You sit right down here on the sofa. I'll put a pot of coffee on, huh? Who was it?
Willie Loomis.
Sombras tenebrosas.